What inspired you to start the garden?
We had students here at Southern, native students here at Southern, and we had a powwow going on at the time. And the powwow would come and the powwow would go, and there would be no lingering presence of anything native on campus. And so I thought we needed something more permanent than just a powwow or an event, a festival. And also what was going through my mind is we needed something that would connect the elders in these communities, these Indian communities, with the youth. And so this garden served both those functions. It's a permanent presence on the university campus, and it connects the elders who know about the traditional plants and the medicines with the youth who are learning about those things, if they want to learn about those things. So it filled all those functions for me.
How did you get the garden?
We wrote a grant and applied through this corporation called SEBA. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it's a grassroots organization or it's a funding agency for grassroots organizations that do things like what we do, build community by, building gardens, building infrastructure like that.
On average, how many hours a month do you think you spend in the garden?
Probably about, during the easy season, like right now when things are dying back, probably about 8 hours a month. But during the busy season, like spring, when things are growing, probably about 20 hours a month.
Who has helped you in the garden work? In the garden? Work, bringing plants, or with a grant?
I usually write the grants for anything that we get. Joe and Merrill Willis have brought most of the plants that are in the garden right now, the native plants, because they can dig in their own forest and also in the national forest. They have permits. And Kalik and Kyla, my kids, help me tend the garden more than anybody else. They help me pull weeds and plant things and take things out and put boxes and cardboard down. So mostly those people.
Has anything done damage to the garden?
We had Katrina in 2005. We built the garden, and Katrina toppled the cedar tree that was in the center of the garden, and we didn't put that back. We put a pole back instead, and until the physical plant here at Southern paved the paths. But we had a scavenger hunt one time that was not supposed to have anything to do with the garden, but the students thought that their treasures were buried in the garden somewhere, and they tore our garden up looking for their treasures. That happened about 3 years ago.
Anything else you would like to add?
No, come see the garden. It's beautiful, it's real symbolic, and we love it.